Well, today I wanted to introduce the motor that is being built specifically for this 1968 VW Dune buggy tube chassis mid-engine. This is the before picture. Can't show you the after because it's a work in progress. And this Dune buggy is being built for a charity car to be sold at the MECUM auction down there in Kissimmee, or if someone comes up with beforehand with more money, we can do that. And then all the proceeds will be going to Lighthouse, a place of restoration for drug and rehab addiction services. It's all faith-based. It's a wonderful charity here in town. Love what Brandon and all of them are doing for it. So back to this motor. So we started with a good dual relief case, holds 1970-ish on, and this we have decided to make it a full flow. So with the pump, 30 millimeter milling pump with the full flow cover. So it'll be pumping out and coming back in. It'll be going into the case there. I like to plug the case, as you can see, and we'll be plugging the pump just to make sure we don't get any back pressure in this area right here. So back to the motor. This is a 2054. So what that means is this has a 74 millimeter stroker in it. And this is a very good size stroker. Just a very minimum clearance of the case had to be done to the case halves. You can tell it's just very, very minimum. Cleaned them all up. And this is a 5.325 connecting rods. And these are a little bit smaller. These are all chromoly. And these are a little bit smaller connecting rods because the heads that we're going to use, I'll show you in a minute, were designed for high compression. We need to bring the compression down to 8-to-1 compression because this is going to be a very torquey, streetable motor. Keep the RPMs down, just make it last for a long, long time. This is going to be put together with a Norris 355 cam. And this is a wonderful cam. It's in great, great condition. And decided to put in new lifters with it. We're going to break it in. And I had a conversation with Primo over there. He's been building motors for, 40, 50 years. And he stated, when I had a nice long conversation, that this cam would be wonderful for this motor. So this is how we're going to be putting this thing together. We're going to use the ultra gray for the case halves. We're going to be using the blue RTV for the cylinders to the case. The oil pump, of course, we're going to use the old school aviation, all put together by Driven. The cylinders, here we go. These are from AA, brand new, 94s, just like the crank and the flywheel. And there is your chromoly flywheel. And we're putting it together with Silverline metal back bearings and Moly cam bearings. And we go to the heads. This is where the secret sauce starts coming in. These are old school race heads. These things were in fabulous condition. They just needed a few, so these were 100% rebuilt with all new valve guides. And we decided to go with, get rid of the dual springs and put in a single heavy-duty springs, all from Scat and chromoly retainers. Stage 3 port and polish. These things are going to flow like there's no tomorrow. And the old TRW intake valves were in wonderful condition. And then we got new exhaust valves. You just can't trust exhaust valves. 3-angle valve job. These things are built to really, really run very well. So with this motor, it's going to have the dual 40 carburetors, and we're going with the CB upgraded kit, which is the sprayers on them and the bigger Venturis. So this is going to be a very torquey motor, very dependable electronic ignition. So there we go. Can't wait to get it going for the charity build.